Hey guys, today I'm going to show you the history of Sago Mini. But what exactly is this company? Well, it's a Canadian-based kids game platform developed and owned by Spin Master. Yeah, not really much on what it was. So, it all started in 2001. Jason Krog was planning a children's game platform named Zinsro that developed a few shows within Family Junior and Disney Plus named Zimmer Twins, Stella and Sam and Nat Geo Kids. But in 2009, Jason wrote the first Tickle Tap games, which introduced most of the current Sago Mini characters for the very first time. Which, in the 2000 era, not much happened. But this next part will blow your mind. You may be thinking it'll be abandoned after 12 years of designing, but no, it wasn't. In July of 2013, Tokaboka and the Bonia Group acquired the studio and got changed to Sago. But their first game. It was released back in 2011, 2 years before the named Doodlecast. A drawing game that allowed you to record a child's movement and voice as they played. But sadly, it's no longer available for both iOS or Google Play. But more games started joining the Sago Mini Group, which made them successful around the 2030 window when they finally acquired Zinsro. But what were those games? Well, those were Forest Flyer, Ocean Swimmer, and Soundbox, or Music Box, depending on how you call it. Here's a fun fact. All these games used to be paid. Now they're unexpectedly in a thing you'd never expect. Watch until the end, guys. Another iconic game was released in 2015 named Friends and was later removed from Google Play in 2023. But iOS played it for longer until last year. Similar to this is Toolbox, but it was also entirely removed in 2023. A game Kasatu like and was released in 2017 was Town, where you build your own island town. But I think that is also removed from the App Store as well. Other than Town was two other spin-off games named Big City and Winter City, which doesn't belong in the island, released in 2018 and 2021 respectively. But the biggest change happens in 2016. It looked like an ordinary day, who for the developers still making Puppy Preschool did not expect that Spin Master would offer the company Tokaboka £263 million to get into their multi-empire. But Tokaboka accepted the two companies when even Sago's net worth is £17.6 million. However, the developers were tired of notifications about money, so they merged all of the games into one. Well, 40 of them. Another big change happened in 2023. Suddenly, when all of the individual packs were they started two new games, School and World. And later, First Words. This was announced by their new owner, Picnic, where they merged Toka, Boka, and Psych mini games into separate games using a subscription. Nowadays, no one's really playing the games, unless if it updates to newer generations. Shout out to Takalover or Clover Gaming for the inspiration.